Yes.
Is
That Mitzi?
Yeah, sometimes she comes in as an air
Kidding.
conditioner.
She wouldn't come to Austin.
Every once in a while, though, seriously, the picture of her and Mitzi's in the mothership,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the Mitzi's bar,
Does
that
it
picture
look
of
at
her.
you?
So, yes,
Oh,
it'll look at
yeah.
you, and that light will flicker
That light
every
will
once in a
flicker.
while.
Oh, that's funny.
Every once in a while, that light, just that light, not any of the other lights. So that is a, I don't know what's going on, kind of weird
Do you guys
thing.
believe that the store was haunted?
Yes.
He did, I didn't. I
Yes.
never.
I 100%.
Black
I
people
didn't have
don't
that
believe
feeling.
in ghosts.
No, we believe in magic.
Yeah, it seems like they,
believe in magic.
it does seem like they have enough shit to worry about in the real world.
Let's not bring the
Yeah, let's not bring the paranormal.
try
into
not to
this.
bring the Outer Banks in. That'd be great.
Damn,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's hard to worry about ghosts when you worry about slavery. And like, they're worried about just. I'm trying to think of
Hold on a second. Are
you're
you
right.
worried about being a slave? Did I miss a meeting? What's happening? I didn't know we were back, and we're back. Jesus Christ.
Like,
Fucked up.
I've been more just like passed down, like through trauma. That they're worried about so many other shit.
Oh, yeah,
Not
yeah,
ghosts.
But it's true. Like, yeah, I don't. I'm like that. Like, people bring up ghosts. I'm like, no, that's not a thing.
But
know?
so you didn't believe the store was haunted?
Not when I first got there, and I was like, you guys are fucking retarded. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm a hood rat, so it's like,
Yeah, you're fucking Philly
if I
guys.
can't hit it, I don't believe in it. I can't see it, punch it in
What
the throat.
changed you?
Yeah.
Well, it didn't change me per se. It just made me a little more open. And I'd be in Mitzi's office filing, right? And her radio was going on and off, and I thought she was playing with it. So, because I had my back to her. So I'm just filing. She goes, knock it off. And I go, you don't want me to put them in there? Because now I'm being yelled at.
Yeah.
She goes, not you, Gus. I go, who the fuck is Gus? You know, and there's nobody else in here. And she goes, the ghost, he's fucking with the radio.
Stop, Eleanor. Stop.
I'm not kidding. She
Stop
said
right
it
now.
just like that. And I was like, I'm going to go. I'll just like working at night. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's happening.
Did Gus stop?
Stop making it real.
Yeah. Did Gus stop in that moment?
Stop making it real. What are you doing? Bring back slavery. Wait, what? Yeah, she called him Gus. She said that somebody told her that was what his name was. And I go, wait, do you really think? I go, maybe it's just a short in the thing, you know? And she goes, nope, I'm not even near it. It's a CD, so it shouldn't be doing that. And I was like, oh, fuck. So I just let it go. And then I'm waiting tables a couple nights later, and Steve Pearl, the great Steve Pearl, one of my favorite comics of all time, is on stage. Nobody knows who he is because Robin Williams stole his act. And anyway.
Whoa! I have heard about the Robin Williams thing, but I didn't hear that
paid
Steve
him for.
Pearl.
Robin paid him and like helped him a lot. So
Okay.
Steve loves him. He doesn't hate him, but he definitely.
But that happened.
Steve's the real. Yeah, Steve's the guy. Steve was so fucking funny. And
Really?
this guy
Comedy's
was my
nuts.
favorite
Comedy's
comic when I
nuts.
first started at the
Do you-
store. He was.
Do you know how much you got paid for the act?
That part I don't know, but
Okay.
he helped him get a radio show. He helped him with a lot of stuff.
Okay.
So they're tight.
He
they
took
were
care of him.
tight.
He
Yeah,
took
yeah,
care of
yeah.
him. Okay.
Wow.
They were
wow,
tight.
wow.
And
Yeah.
Steve still lives in Vegas. You can catch him in Vegas performing. And he's so funny.
Right.
And so immediately I clicked with Steve because I was like, this guy's my favorite, right? And he was so fucking bizarre, so all over the place. I can remember every single word. Me and this other manager used to, not a manager of the club, like an agent, like a industry manager from a Burlstein Gray. Wow. We still do his act to this day to each other. We were obsessed, but they couldn't do anything for him because there was somebody bigger. It just didn't work because it would sound like you were doing him. You know what I mean? Because Robin got so big.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so he's on stage in the main room and he's doing his thing, and I'm waiting. It was packed this night, and I'm waiting tables. I'm in C in the main room, so that's the middle.
Yes.
The main room stage. I'm crouched down, putting drinks on the table, and Steve started doing this Sam Kinison bit. Like he would do it like a thing with Sam, and he's like, oh, and he just started screaming and doing this. I want to say it was like. Was it Lucy or something? I forget exactly how it goes, but he's talking about Sam Kinison, and he was telling a story about him being at the store and then mixing it with something else, and then he just started yelling, And all of a sudden, all the lights went out and the music went up. And the sound guy, Phil, was in the hallway. He was not in the booth. He was nowhere near that booth. And nobody was near those lights. Phil was eating, like standing, like getting a drink or something in the hallway. And he looked in like, what the fuck is going on? All the lights went off for like, it felt like an hour, but it probably was only like a minute. And then went back up and the music got louder because Sam used to do this thing about being a preacher and music. And he would talk to the ghost and fuck with them at night. He goes, I want to meet you. In the like late night, nobody was there. Yeah. Come out.
Oh my God.
Him and Carl LeBeau used to try to summons the ghosts out. And that's what Steve was doing, making fun of what he used to do. And that happened. And I was just like, I was frozen with a full tray of drinks. I didn't move. And I was just like, and then I saw Phil poke his head in, and then the fucking thing went, and then Phil went running to go upstairs to figure out what was going on.
And no one's up there?
No. Just little cute Phil Rohr.
And Gus.
Wow. Yeah, I heard that about Kinnison, is that he would go and do that like before his death even, right? Like.
Oh yeah, he would do it all the time. Carl LeBeau too. Carl was scared of them. Carl said he used to, because they were homeless for a little bit. Sam and Carl, they moved out from Texas. They didn't have any place, so they would sleep at the store. Mm-hmm. And Carl said he was sleep. Now he drank a lot, so it's hard. Yeah. And I mean, they did more than just drinking, but he said he was sleeping in the main room. And this was one of my favorite things he would do, come tell ghost stories. But he was so convincing, you'd be like, okay, I'm on board. But said he was sleeping on the booths, like along like B or D. And he was sleeping there, like, because it's like straight. So he's sleeping and he felt somebody pulling his leg, and then he was literally being dragged, he said.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, and you came back here? He goes, oh, yeah, because we used to sing to them. We used to sing to them. And I knew they wouldn't hurt me. They were just playing with me. I was like, okay. And then we had him on our podcast. It's one of my favorite podcasts ever at the Comedy Store podcast. And he sang that song. And me and Rick are like, okay. And he's singing, he's talking to the ghost. And then he bangs the table, and the two of us jump out of the fucking seat. And we were like, oh, what was that? He got us good. Motherfucker. Yeah, he was great. Carl LeBeau is one of my favorite. God rest his soul. But yeah, it was wild. But that night scared me. And then we went to the Hyatt, Andaz, whatever. Mm-hmm. It was Hyatt back then. And we go to the Hyatt. We go, hey, did you guys have a blackout? We're looking to find out, like, what? Cause I'm out chain smoking. Did you guys have a blackout? You guys, is there something going on around the street? House of Blues caused this problem? Like freaking out. Yeah. And they were like, no, what are you talking about? Nothing. So it was just the main room.
Have you
Not
ever,
even the OR. Mm-hmm. Just the main room.
Did you ever have an experience?
I not like that intense. There's just the one experience that I really remember is I was there early. We were writing a sketch. We had a sketch group at the time. And so I was
so gay.
Yeah. So it was like a you know who ran it? Punky Johnson.
Punky.
Oh my God.
So gay.
Punky.
That's great point. Great point. That's super gay.
That's very gay. But
all connections. Whoa.
Yeah, Punky got a lot of us to be on a sketch show.
Okay.
And then lo and behold, now she's on SNL. Like it's like a crazy. But so I was writing a sketch for that. And I was there early. I was working the OR. So I'm there at like maybe 4. Like really early, and I'm like, I'll just set up. I'm here. I'll set it up before I go get some food or whatever, right? And as I'm setting it up, completely dark OR, I just remember feeling like, oh, like there's an energy in here, and it's telling me to get the fuck out of here. Ooh. Like I could tell, and you know what's crazy is behind the bucket seats that they have in the back. There's the oil outline of everyone's head appears. So when you're in the OR by yourself, it looks like there's 5 heads just in the back of the room. And so I just remember just being like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Just go.
Just go. Like it's telling me to go.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Like genuine
you definitely
fear.
Feel weird things certain times.
No, I would feel in the main room when you have to go get the ladder at night. You have to go get the ladder at night. Like the main room's done. The OR is still going, but now the OR like dawns up. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna go change the marquee.
Yeah.
That every once in a while you would feel. I mean, but then again, I was more nervous that just like Boone Shakalaka was gonna grab my dick. Like, it wasn't really about a ghost.
Let me grab your dick.
Exactly. I was more worried
He's a
about
ghost
that.
there now. You
Yeah.
grab people's dick. You want to buy this for $1? No, where is that? Yeah,
God.
Boone's a fucking. But yeah, there was scary stuff like that. Like one of them would pop out, but there was also that fear, you know.